Euro Tour, the Longoni Italian Open, live from the Best Western Hotel here in Treviso, Italy. We have a losers round 3 match between Germany's Yuri Pisklov up against Austria's Rene Hogwimmer. The game is 10 ball, so it's core pockets, race to 7, alternate break after every 2 breaks, breaking from outside the box, guys. There's no template or triangle. We're using a tapped table. There is a 35-second shot clock with one 30-second extension each per rack. 60 seconds, as is the norm after the break. I'm Mark White, and I'll be with you for this match. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the match. And it will be Mr. Hogwimmer to break off in this opening rack. In this race to 7, it's or go home. Cue ball got a friendly little bump. Might have been on its way to the side pocket. You see the ladies in action as well. That match is available for you on table number 2, guys. Yeah, and it's a big match as well on table 2. It's Olivia Zalewska up against Bulgaria's Kristina Zleteva. So big match, that one. The women are playing the winners round 1 round at the moment. I'll keep you up to date with all the other scores as well as we go along. They are all available for you on the EPBF.com website. Now, I did quite a bit of commentary on Yuri during COVID with the online challenges. His daily job is a physiotherapist, so doesn't play full-time pool, but you'll often find him playing these Euro Tours and the European Championships. Very good straight pool player as well. There's Kristina Zleteva there, look, in the pink glove. There's Zlaya. So big jump shot here, quite a bit of distance. I was looking at Rene's resume, and he's only played a few Euro Tours, no real high finishes to speak of. Oh, he didn't call that. Or did he call it? Well, it doesn't matter. He's going to get the next shot anyway. Pretty sure he didn't play it. Of course, the rule there, if you do make an erroneous ball, when it wasn't called, your opponent has the choice of putting you back in, and of course he's going to get put back in here. Full hook. So not the best of starts for Yuri. Yeah, playing 3 fouls. I just wondered if he was contemplating a safety, but I wouldn't have thought so. Well, honestly, not sure what he played there. Played it so quickly, didn't he? Maybe just some nerves early on the main table. Now, this is very speed sensitive, this draw. You're likely to underdraw it than overdraw it. Anywhere just past the head seat, just nice. Well, neither player settled just yet. I know Yuri is a much better player than he's showing right now. Well, can only put it down to nerves. Yeah, he's got options here. Can run through and leave himself a more acute angle on the 6, or can draw back. Yeah, that's okay. Come 2 rails. Oh, just the one. Played it with some inside spin, some right-hand spin. I'm sure these will both settle down and show us their true form. Always remember Yuri having a really nice stroke. Yeah, that's more like it. So the opening rack, which, well, was a little bit error-strewn, wasn't it? So that's one rack against the break of Rene. And he will have the second break. There you see proudly wearing the Austrian flag on the back of his collar. I don't know if any of you have seen Jasmine Ocean's post today about her new car that she's just been given by her sponsor. And I just want to say, you've earned every single part of that beautiful car of yours, Jasmine. I hope you enjoy it. Stay safe on your journeys. I know you do a lot of driving around Europe. Just not settled yet, is he? Never nice to see. Would have probably been looking forward to this, although maybe just a little bit nervous about being on the main table. He'll want to show us how he can perform. There's nothing worse than playing in a match and not showing how you can truly play. And sometimes you can try a little bit too hard. You end up being just that little touch nervous, just hurrying the odd shot here and there. Now, I've just noticed a player who's playing right now, who played in the youth championships, and I was so impressed with him. A guy called Haojing Zhang from Germany. And he's, unfortunately, at the moment, he's 3-0 down to Jos Kominakis. I believe that was Tracy's friend who messaged me earlier to say he was playing. Well, there you go, Tracy. Good news. He's 3-0 up. Yuri Pisklov looking to go 2-0 up here. He's looking very solid now. Any early nerves he may have had seem to have dissipated. Well, he's gone absolutely perfect on this 7-ball. Just a little draw off the side rail. 9-ball over the side. And we should be 2-0. Yuri will have his 2 breaks to come. I'm not sure if he still has it, but I'm pretty sure he had a white table in his home. Funny the things you remember sometimes, isn't it? I remember I was at the Crucible for the seniors tournament in May this year, and they had white snooker tables. I'd never seen them before. I hope I never see them again. There is Olivia Zalewska. And this is Yuri Pisklov breaking off 2-0 to the good. 2 breaks to come. Cue ball getting bashed around a bit. Balls flying in here, there and everywhere. Made 2. Now, can he see the 1? It's kind of 1 to the 2, isn't it? And then you're good to go, I think. But does he have enough of this? Is he jumping it? Can he see enough of it? Oh, he could. Needs it to slow up, though. And it has, just about. And there's very little to do with the cue ball here as well. To get on the 3, 4 ball is already down. So 5 next to the 7 will be the ball after that. Just slightly awkward cueing, just aiming down slightly. I get the feeling that if Rene can't get into this match pretty quickly, he might not get into it at all. Now, has he got to nudge into the 7 and take a risk, or can he slip past? Maybe able to just slip past the 7, okay. No, he did use the 7. Nicely played, nicely judged. See what I mean now when I was talking about his cue action earlier on. Pierre Filler, by the way, had a good win earlier against fellow German Merle Schmitz. 5 racks to 1. Bojana Sarac as well by the same score against Kukuricha. And looking in fine fettle. Yeah, just beginning to get a little bit worrying for the Austrian. There you see Christina, the Slayer, 0 up. Now look at that name, come out at 5:45. A certain tornado is going to hit Treviso. It's Tony Drago. The man who's never used all of a shot clock, and I doubt he's ever used an extension either. Plays so quick, you actually go back in time when he plays. Well, if he is on this 1 ball, he's got a lovely route to the 3. No, not quite. Doesn't have the potting angle unless he wants to play a swerve. Slight masse around the 6. Just the safety. Trying to get cover. Well, there's a line of balls in the way, the 3 and the 7. Always like to try and do a little bit of research on these guys, but sometimes there's not really much about them. Only past results. Kind of like to know what they do for a living. If I had to guess, I'd say Rene Hochwimmer. I reckon he's a teacher. You know what this man does? Takes people's pain away. A little bit short, maybe. Slightly more angle. Now, it's going to have to use the rail in between the 5 and the rail. Played that nicely. Got that cue ball under control, which of course is the main part of cue sports. It's all about making the next shot as easy as possible and being on the right side of it to take you to the next ball. Doesn't want to involve the 8 ball here. So he's looking at coming with some inside spin, I think. A rail. Oh no, he has risked it. But there you see, if he just slightly overhit it, 8 ball could have come into play, but judged it well. Doesn't have to do too much with a cue ball. Just to stun off the side rail back to the centre-ish. Straightforward draw shot now. Looks pretty straight on this 6 ball. Decided to go through. May just be a stop shot here. Oh no, he's got some angle. Oh, it's worked out perfect. Healing hands with a nice loose grip and plenty of follow through. Just wonder if it might be a good time for Rene to just nip out the arena. Just to kind of hit the reset button, you know. There's a little look at Kristina Zveteva. All square 1-1 with Olivia Zalewska from Poland. Poland against Bulgaria there. Left-hander on the 6 ball. Back to the main table. I was just going to say, he needs to have a little bit of luck here on the break. Just see if he can get that arm going. And it would really settle him down if he could just get this rack on the board. It's pretty straightforward to get on the 2. He may be playing for the bank though on the 2, is he? little bit surprised, but may have to straighten this up a little bit, play it with a bit of pace. Oh, just not going his way at the moment. Positive though, made a ball on break. Don't think Yuri is going to give him too many chances though to get his arm going. Needs to get in a good safety here. Kind of played a two-way. Oh, he's made it in the wrong pocket. So his opponent straight back to the table. Back and forth. Could even go into the 5. Yeah, I didn't mind that, but you see what happens there. When you're trying to go into another ball, your eyes kind of get diverted to where the cue ball's going, and you end up coming across the ball you're trying to make. And he's a little bit fortunate he hasn't left anything easier. Well, he got away with the bank going wrong last time. Does he go all in for the bank here? Don't think he's called it. So it's all in safety. Trying to get in behind the 10. Hasn't got there, but it's got help from the 8 ball. So the little rubs here and there just going Yuri's way as well. As is often the case whenever the better player. They tend to get the rolls. I think he can just cut this into the side. I don't think he can really do too much taking it to the corner. Well, he is going, and look at the amount of left-hand spin he's putting on this. Taking it into the side pocket. Nicely played, Yuri. Very nicely played. Good pace. Yeah, beginning to feel just a little bit for the Austrian here. (5-0) in a race to 7. Very, very awkward indeed. And this is under hit slightly. He's okay. Just come off the rail. Looks like he's got a nice angle to just stun past the 10, between the 10 and the rail. Or maybe just coming back and forth. I thought he was aiming a little bit high on the cue ball to play that shot. I thought he may have stunned behind the 10, but it's worked out okay. Once again, played with a lot of inside spin. It's actually trying to hold it to play the 9 ball into the top left. He got away with that a little bit, so things going the Germans' way. Five in a row. Fumpf, as they say in Germany. Also in Austria. Yes, you have one more break, Rene, in this round. Christina at the table, 2-1 up. Over on table 2. Remember that, guys, available for you on Pro Billiard TV. 2 tables all day long. Back to table 1. Rene Hogfimmer. Cue ball was on its way. 3 ball going in the side. Now let's have a look. He does have a thin one on the 1. Cue ball heading towards the 2. Easy safety though, which I think he's going to take on the safety in behind the 7 and the 4. Oh, he's not hit this anywhere near hard enough. Very tentative shot. Yuri, former German champion. Also plays in the Bundesliga 1. Plays for a team called SG Johannesburg. Found that quite a strange name, really, for a German pool team. Oh, that's opened everything up now. Ball in hand. Yeah, going nicely. Just looking at the origin of Yuri's family name. I always like to know the origin of words and sayings and all that good stuff. It's a Slavic name. Pisk, which translates to squeak, peep, or thin voice. He's overdone this, hasn't he? But has judged that very, very nicely indeed. Has he covered the edge? I think he has. Very well thought out shot, that one. Good hit. Good solid hit. It's got distance. Tap on the table from Yuri. And now we're going to see what he's like with the short stick. Hopped over it very nicely and has got very good weight on it as well. Now there's a lovely chance here. Cue ball down behind the 9, thin off the 6. 6 won't go anywhere. I think the 7 does still go. I think he has to go at this one. Straight down and up again. No, a little bit surprised at that. Well, very good attempt from Rene. Well, I see my good friend Benjamin Bell Hassan, one of our fellow commentators, the Predator Pro Billiard Series Tour. He's going well, 5-0 up against Cosimo Exposito. Over on table 2, they're locked at 2-2. Now, Daria Saranchuk has been getting some pretty good results just lately, and she's 3-1 up at the moment on Katrina Sattereng from Norway. It's a really good chance now to get himself on the board, and this will make him feel a whole lot better. Doesn't have to worry too much about the cue ball here. Yeah, nicely done. Just don't let the cue ball run here. Just a nice little tap on the 10. Yeah, well played, Rene Hochwimmer. That will make him feel a whole lot better. Now officially a part of this match. Remember, it's the end of the road for whoever does go on to lose this particular match. Sara Iannini, 2-2 with Mirella Fierto. Saw a nice interview with Sara yesterday with Luke Riches. Luke's been a busy man over the past couple of months as well. They must be paying him by the interview. He's doing so many. Good stuff, Luke. Been part of the pool scene for many years, Luke. I'd like to read his biography, actually. I reckon it would be pretty interesting. If you haven't got one yet, Luke, you should start writing one. I bet you've got some stories to tell. You could call your book From Lags to Riches. There you go. I even got the title for you. Oh, nice bump on the 4 here, or just slide past it. Oh, he's just okay, I think. And he may even have the gap to go between the 6 and the 10 here. This could have worked out to absolute perfection. Certainly did. Just thinking ahead. He's going to have to make up his mind what he wants to do with the 8. Could always play 8-9 carom into the side. Just needs that extra little bit of length again on the back of the cue. You can tell he plays a lot of straight pull, plays these cannons very, very well indeed. And I think he will end up playing the 8-9 carom. maybe not. He's played for the 8. Oh, what a great shot that was. And this is to get on the hill at 6-1. Yeah, Rene putting down his playing cue. And it will be Yuri breaking off on the hill as well. Yeah, I think he misread the score there. It looked like he was expecting to break. Olivia at the table. One of a few great Polish players. And back to a wunderbar German. Breaking off for the match. Oh, how did that 9 ball not go? The 8's going to drop, though, to save him. Now, does have a bank on the 1. Also has a possible carom. No real future in it, though. I think we might just see the safety here. Looks as though he may be going for the bank and just drawing across to the right side to give himself a look at the 2. Let's see what he fancies. Yeah, doesn't have to take any risks. Would love to win it here on his break. It's one of those, you've got so many options, you can't really make up your mind. I think he's going to go with his first gut feeling, and that's the bank. Oh, cue ball. Well, that's a little bit unfortunate. So, not to be. Not just yet, anyway. There's nothing really easy here, though. It's very awkward, this. May even play for a foul, for another foul. Don't know why he doesn't put the cue ball to the left a bit. Yeah, that's right. Get that cue ball stuck in behind the 10. Maybe even put the 2 ball over by the 5. Oh, he's decided to go aggressive, I think. Yeah, it's okay. It's going to have to go back and forth, back and forth. Traffic to avoid as well. Needs some inside spin. It's not easy. When he hit the 6 full, he's caught 6. It's a very lonely sport when you're out there on your own, not feeling it. The great Ted Lowe once said, "It's a very, very cruel game." Should be okay here. Well, really turn it the screw. Thought he was attacking there. I think he's cut off a part of the 3-ball. I don't think he's got the potting angle. I mean, this isn't one you want to be taking on anyway, is it? A delicate little roll up on the 5. Could come thin around 2 rails. Well, may get lucky. Oh, may get very unlucky. Oh, Yuri's scratched in the opposite corner. Off a good bank on the 1. And this could very soon be the end for Yuri Pisklov. Chance to win 7-1 here and send the Austrian back home. Still a few metres to put on the cue ball though. Up for the 5, back down for the 6. 7 nearby, 9 to 10. Now, what angle does he have, if any? I think he has a slight angle coming to the right. It's okay. Can zigzag across. What's he done? What's he done here? Didn't get enough right-hand spin on the cue ball. Wow, just when you think it's all over. Yeah, problem with this is there's an easy 6-9 combo. He's called it already. Well, I was just going to say, he doesn't want to make the 6 as well, but it's worked out absolutely fine. And he's okay on the 7 here. Just a nice little stunt. Wow, incredible. Yuri had the match won. Just didn't get enough right-hand spin on the cue ball. Hooked himself on the potting angle. And Rene said, Dankeschön. Let's have a little look over at table number 2. Don't forget the Tornadoes in town, playing Mr. Naub. 5:45, and young Linnea Holmstrom up against Miss Golob. That's on table 2. I played Tony Drago in 1985. I lost. Well, ball down. And a look at the 1. Things could be turning around for the Austrian here. got to be having a go at them, especially 6-2 down. Even if you have a go and miss it, I mean, you've got half a chance of getting it safe as well. Just always think when the safety's more or less as hard as the pot, you may as well go aggressive. He's left himself a little bit thin here, though. Hasn't been flawless from the man from Fulda. Oh, he's overdone this. He's just going to go in, though. Beautifully controlled. What a lovely little drag shot he played on that. Done very, very well to hold it. Oh, that was so risky. Did he get there? He did. This time, he got there. Oh, something else Treviso is very famous for. The global clothing brand United Colours of Benetton was founded and is headquartered in Treviso alongside other sports apparel giants like Diadora. Of course, Italy is fashion capital of the world, isn't it? So 3 balls away from a place in the next round. Well, when I saw him hesitate on that, I thought, what's he thinking about here? It's a ball you make 99 times out of 100. And it's another one that he's going to gift to the Austrian. Just wondering, maybe Yuri needs to go out and hit the reset button, give himself a little bit of a talking to in the bathroom mirror. Splash a bit of water on your face. Get the serotonin flowing. Oof. Yeah, I don't think he can believe that, Yuri. Should have been home and dry there. Thanks to Joris Almasford yesterday for his good work. Tomorrow, Tim Deraita will be on the mic for you. And then for the finals day, Graham Hickman and Tim Deraita will take you through the final day. He's kind of on a free roll now. He can just relax and just play his game. Of course, with your opponent on the hill, though, never easy. Well, beginning to get a little bit of run as well off the break. And this isn't an easy push either. It may push to a jump or a kick. Yeah, just pushing to a kick and also put the 4-ball safe. Didn't take him long to make up his mind there. Could try it and snick it in off the side rail. Got to judge this well, though. Don't want to catch it too thick. Oh, he's made the 9. Don't think it's made much difference. Yuri's not going to give this back. May even just rail first here, kick and stick. Hold the cue ball where the 1 is, send the 1 away. 1 ball hits just before the side pocket. Goes over behind the 2 and the 5. Oh, caught it on the way there. Oh, he's just having a little bit of a wobble at the moment. I mean, he won't be too worried just yet, but does go 6-4. Just a little bit of pressure comes on. Nothing on the 2-ball here, though. Well, I'm not sure if he's got the hook. It was a nice idea. Might call the referee over for this one. No, all good. Hasn't got the cover, though. Now, this does cut along the rail. Position to the 3, no problem. But there is a problem with 3 to the 4. But could play a really nice stun the cue ball in behind the 7 when he gets to the 4. Oh, doesn't want to make this. Needs it to hold up. It has. And he is beginning to put a bit of pressure now on Yuri Piskov. May even be 3 rails here. I can only think he was trying to tie the 5 up as well. But ball in hand, can get himself nicely on this 3-ball, leave an angle into the side pocket. Not like that. What can he manufacture here? Yeah, no, it will be. He will call the bank just in case. He'll send the 4-ball around. Hold the cue ball. Well, I didn't realise he could get through to it. What a shot he played there to get onto that 4-ball. They say the camera never lies. Sometimes it does. Especially on my selfies. I always come out ugly on selfies. I don't know why that is. Don't want to be straight. He's not. So could be 4 balls away from a place in the next round. He would have liked maybe another couple of feet on this. He missed the 8 in the last rack. Not this time. And he's going to be perfect on the 10 as well. So he did suffer a wobble mid-match. Problem for Rene, he just didn't get going fast enough. Went 5-0 down before he really got involved in the match. And there it is. The handshake will come. It's the end of the road for the Austrian. The German marches on. Thank you so much for your company, guys. Hope you enjoyed that one. Interesting little battle, that one. Now then, just one word. Tornado is on his way. We'll see you very, very shortly, guys, for the next round of this Longoni Italian Open. See you soon, guys.
against Golos Natalia on table number 2. Rodkamp Andreas against Kuchenberger Daniel on table number 4. Yurshinovsky Andrew against Holstein Lorenz on table number 5. Biermann Rainer against Schauber Mark on table number 6. Idiosi Shai against Koch Marek on table number 7. Radal Jan against the Santos Davide on table number 8. Glad Sigrid against Glenn Comino on table number 9. Vesolovska Katarina against Milisiauske Simona on table number 10. Mornay Nikolaos against Avarovicius Asolas on table number 11. Andre Pascal René against Juan Michel on table number 17. Nessa Gabriele against Kappa Marco on table number Fiore Marco against Benito Marco on table number 19. Isaguirre Gagoetti against Manuel Gerd on table number 20. Bayer Oliver against Joeli Rudado Pelayo on table number 21. Gama Kimzo against Meininger Sebastian on table number 22. Gaskowski Boris against Elchi Adi Erdem on table number 23. Schulz Marion against Radisnik Anna on table number 24. Please have one break each for practice and start the match. Mr. Iwan on table number 12. Let's have one break each for practice and start the match. set, one rack each for practice and start the match.
Good evening and welcome to the Longoni Italian Open. We are live from the Best Western Hotel here in Treviso. We have a losers round 3 match between Germany's Konstantin Naub and the Maltese Tornado, Tony Drago. Well, I never thought I'd mention those words again, commentating on a pool match. Great to see him back. I actually just saw him playing the seniors snooker earlier on this year in May at the Crucible, and it's good to see an interview with him yesterday. Having a little joke there, I think, about who won the lag. He's always been a fun character, and it's good to see that he's still got the love for the game. He's actually achieved a lot more in the pool industry than what a lot of you might, more than you realise maybe. You often hear the conversation about snooker players turning to pool and whether they can ever be successful. Well, there's the man who's won the Masters in 2003 in just a few weeks after reaching the semi-finals of the World Championship 9-ball. There's also, of course, 2007, 2008 Mosconi Cup winner, including MVP as well in Las Vegas in 2007. So he's won a lot in the game, has Tony. He's also 2008 Predator International 10-ball champion, beating, well, Francisco Bustamante, of all people, 13-10 in the final. So he's got 10-ball pedigree as well. So it'll be interesting to see if he's coming with any kind of form. He said he hasn't been practicing too much. "60 years old now, Tony Drago. And he's a relatively, well, he's a youngster, isn't he, Konstantin? He did have a 7-0 win earlier on. So he won his first one 7-2, then he lost to Mateusz Sznigoki 7-2, and then he won 7-0 earlier on today, Drago. So he's no pushover, that's for sure. But this is a really good start for Konstantin. You can guarantee the German will come with some good technique. Usually very, very good technically, the Germans. Well, all Europeans actually, for that matter. I think he may have his hands full here tonight, Tony. But I'll be surprised if you hear him ask for a time extension. "35 seconds, he can run a rack in that." Well, you can't afford to miss too many like that. And Tony already on the 9-ball before his opponent reaches the chair. Make no bones about it, this man can still pot a ball. Not exactly sure how much pool practice he's been putting in recently. Has played the Snooker 900 series and the seniors. I'm sure he's just been enjoying the Maltese sun. "19 years old he was when I saw him play live. That's what he used to miss a ball in snooker. Beat me very easily. I'm sure Konstantin will be very aware of his opponent's ability. He's no stranger to any Q Sports players. We've all heard of the tornado. Yeah, as you'd expect from a snooker player, he's going to be very, very good at kicking. And this isn't so easy. He wants to try and get the cue ball in behind the 6, but I think he's going in behind the 9 here. Just a little. Oh, he's got travel on the cue ball again. Caught it very thin. Played a beauty. This is slightly more difficult now for Tony. Oh, no, it's not. He can get right through the gap. Unbelievable. Just caught a glimpse there of table 2 guys. Linnea Holmstrom is in action over there on table 2. She's up against Natalia Golob. Another interesting battle. Marian Jude up against Anna Gradiznik. I think he's called the 4 ball here. Here comes a highlight reel shot, maybe. Oh, close, very, very close. Just missing the 1 ball. Always was a showman, Tony. Loved to entertain the crowds. And of course, the fascinating thing about rotation is the nearer you get to the finish line in a rack, the more the pressure builds, because the only ball that matters in this particular game is the 10 ball. And as we saw in the last rack, he missed the 8, and Tony said thank you very much. Yeah, may just settle for what he's got here. Just don't try and do too much with the cue ball. A little bounce off the side rail, perhaps. Nothing too drastic. 6 ball is over the pocket. Yeah, that's nicely done. The arena looking splendid once again. Got some nice sparkly green stuff. Just a bit of work to do here to decide whether he wants to go forward, a bit of left, or maybe stun in and out of the corner. That's his choice, I think. Pretty good. So we'll get a chance to see Tony Drago's break in a minute. Just a little bit of an in-between shot, this one. Just, do you want to roll it? Drag it in and out the corner pocket angle? Do you want to go with a little bit of right spin to widen the angle off the rail? Wow, he's so much so, he's decided to go all around. 4 rails. What a shot. Sure, he was worried about deceleration on that shot, which is why he ended up playing it with a full stroke and played it very well indeed. That's what we've seen so far. Good win for Victor Fortunski earlier on, 7-4 over Juan Carlos Exposito. Daniel Maciel going well as well, 7-1 over Daniel Corriere. And then Barga Giovanni going down. Yeah, I did mention that Tony won the Predator International 10 ball back in 2008. But apart from that, I'm not really sure how much 10 ball he's actually played. I know he's predominantly a 9 ball player, so the break may be just a little bit awkward, although he has won a tournament 10 ball. I'm sure that was with a triangle rack, I would have thought. You can see how intently Tony's watching, trying to pick up any little thing he can from how the table's reacting. Now he's got choices here. May go forwards 2 rails just because of the ball's in the way of crossing over. The 5 ball The 6. See how he plays it. Where's his tip placement? Kind of stunning by the looks of it. He's a long way from the... He was ever such a long way from the cue ball there, wasn't he? With the tip. So, a real chance now to see the tornado. May even try and make the 8 here as well. How did he get away with it? I think he's tapped the table to say sorry. I got luck. Massaying slightly around the 6, hoping to turn the 4 over. Yeah, and he never changes his speed. Long shot, difficult, easy. Plays at the same speed. Well, what does an average game of 10 ball take? 4 or 5 minutes, something like that. I've got a stat here that will blow your mind. As we see Constantine finishing off this rack perfectly in position for the 8. Just like a nice stum here. Puts him perfectly on the 10 for the lower right. Yeah, well played. Nicely done. Now in 1996 in the UK Snooker Championships, Tony Drago set a world record, which still stands today, actually. The fastest ever recorded century break in a professional snooker tournament. He made 103 break in 3 minutes and 31 seconds. Just think about that for a second. 211 seconds. Unbelievable. Yeah, doesn't like the angle he's got. And I wouldn't mind betting that's the same cue he's been using all his pool playing career as well. Yeah, I think he wants a referee. Very honest guy. Just wants the referee. Bayana Banda. Just making sure what he's calling. Shot was good. Got to do something about the 6 and the 8. Oh, the 3 didn't drop. I thought it was there. I was just having a look what angle he had on the 4 to get to the 6. Yeah, that break I was talking about. Drago's in the UK Championships, the break of 103, 3 minutes, 31 seconds. It was averaging just over 6 seconds a shot. That's unbelievable. Oh, Constantine, what have you done, mate? What have you done there? Oh, look at this. It's a chance to roll up now and open up the 6 and the 8. Yeah, nicely played. He does have a 1 rail past the 8 ball. Oh, caught the 7 first. Ball in hand. Now then, Tony, you opened up the 6. Unfortunately, I don't think it passes the 9 now. He's having a good look. It might do. So it replaces the cue ball. Maybe he thinks it does. Yes, I think it does actually. It's a very short backswing. Almost looks like a poke stroke. But it's won him plenty of matches and titles in the past. Oh, he's okay. A bit of a twitch there, but got the job done. Rolling back the years here. I think he's the most natural player I've ever seen. So nicely poised at 2-2. It will be Constantine to break the next 2. The actual number one on the Euro Tour at the moment is Wojtek Szczewczyk. May remember, finished runner-up in Luxembourg, losing to Joshua Filler. Szczewczyk, world 10-ball champion as well. May have been 2022. I think I was there. Well, I was there. Not sure I was commentating on that particular match, but no, I wasn't. I was actually stood with the group of Polish guys, Victor Zelensky and Daniel Maciol, the butcher. They were all there cheering on Szczewczyk, winning his first world title. Victor, of course, winning the Las Vegas Open as well. Yeah, he's tried to straighten that up, and what a shot that is. Played it with draw and speed to straighten the angle off the side rail, and couldn't have played it any better. Absolutely tremendous shot. Oh, got very, very close there to just clipping the 3-ball. 6-ball, I think is still okay. It's still on. And there's Linnea Holmström, young superstar from Sweden. I mean, I think it passes inside. Well, it did, but a misjudgment from Constantine has let Tony back in again. Just the right amount of left-hand spin on the cue ball there. Cue ball always picks up a bit of spin when you're cutting them to the side like that. Now he's okay here, he just has to get lots and lots of low right on this. Yeah, he's got past the side pocket. That's a great shot. Oh, needs a bit of luck. He's got it. Oh, Mr. Drago. Oh, dear. That's what I was talking about earlier on. You do all the hard work. He did overhit the positional side of the 10. He made it kind of as difficult as it could have been, really. Cue ball finishing on the rail as well. You'd still expect him to make it. must drop surely. Oh, he hasn't. I'm with you, Constantine, there. I thought that was going to drop. Now, can he swerve around it and go rail first? The only problem is big risk of scratching off the 4 as well. This is nasty. You might get some players who would push to a jump here, but I'm not sure. Yeah, he's kind of just hoping, really. He knows he's going to make the 1 ball. He's kind of hoping that he doesn't get on the 2 ball. Yeah, calling the referee over once more. Going to be trying a draw off this. I'm not sure that he's got the possibility of a carom on the 4 either. I'm not sure what to do here. Yeah, that was really awkward. Turned out not to be a bad push from Tony Drago. You'd never say he's got the smoothest action, but he's got one of the shortest ones, which means there's not really too much that can go wrong accuracy-wise. He's just got this natural flow. He just doesn't think about it. He just does what he does. And if it works, it works. If it doesn't, oh well, next time. But to win MVP rather, at the Mosconi Cup is quite the achievement, really. Mistake this time on the 9 ball. That was similar to the 10 that he missed. And that's what he loves. Yeah, he's got to watch himself. He's not up to date with all the latest rules. I think he was just saying to him, I think Constantine just warning him, don't get the ball until the cue ball has stopped. He may not even know that rule. He says he hasn't been playing pool. Still lives in Malta. He said 40 degrees. There's no way I'm practicing cue sports in 40 degrees. Perhaps he's been out doing a bit of surfing. Oh, 2 ball didn't drop. But 1 ball did. And who knows? This could be 4-3 in less than a minute. The man's a machine. I think I've actually seen slower tornadoes than this. He plays it almost like it's an exhibition match, doesn't he? if some of you guys are watching him for the first time and thinking maybe he's playing overconfident and, you know, just a little bit flashy maybe, oh, that was a tight one. But this is how he always plays. Well, he didn't even use 5 seconds on the shot clock there. All of a sudden, it's 4-3 up. Oh, Mr. Drago, you do make me laugh. And he still has a break to come as well. It's just a little glimpse of table 2 for you guys. Linear hole on the front. It's actually 3-1 down to Natalia Golob. Well, the 1 ball's down. Here's a look at the 2. Oh, he's just got past. He's a hurricane, he's a typhoon, he's a tornado. He's all those things. And at the moment, Konstantin Naub is in the eye of the storm. A confident Tony Drago is a very, very dangerous animal. When he starts to enjoy it out there, lovely draw with low right. Oh, look at this. Wait a minute, Tony. Mind about getting the balls out. You're going to get a warning, I think. I believe we do play that rule. Would hate for him to give ball in hand after running through the rack like that. We've seen it happen before in the World Championships. Rublin Armit was pulled up for it in the World 10 ball in New Zealand against Cesca Centino. And the 10 ball was replaced. I think he'll be glad to get a shot. Konstantin here. Yeah, that's not too bad. One 4 combo. May even get a nice little kick off the rail on the 5 to hold the cue ball there for the 1. Won't be putting a lot of pace into this, that's for sure. Yeah, it worked out perfectly, didn't it? Just the position to the 3, but that shouldn't be a problem either. Just needs to get back over, leave himself a slight angle on the 2. Yeah, just enough to get himself back off the rail. A couple of feet would be okay. 5 ball does pass the 7 in the side. Drago looking very relaxed. Must be out of breath. Oh, he's overdone it. He's overcut it. Well, Drago at the table played the shot even before Constantine had sat down. And this is to get himself on the hill. You almost want to say to him, slow down, but that's not how he plays. He just plays on instinct. I mean, his cue ball is great at the moment. It's absolutely perfect. And don't forget, guys, I wouldn't have thought he's played on too much equipment like this recently either. Oh, he's finished dead straight on this. Now, can he play a big draw, or is he going to go forwards? Big draw shot it is. Oh, look at this for his shot. Oh, Tony Drago, absolutely perfect. Oh, some people were saying maybe wait until he comes up against a more well-known player. But he's certainly still doing the business, isn't he? Doesn't matter who you are. If you play like this, you can beat anybody. Already on the hill. "43 minutes, 9 racks." Just over 4 minutes a rack. Not bad. That includes the racking as well, of course. Well, maybe this is beyond cutting. Yeah, nice try, nice idea. This will cut to the side, and you can guarantee you'll be going for it. There's no real safety on here. But he found one, or did he? I think this could be on. It's definitely on. 2-7 is available. Oh, he's lost it slightly. Was expecting to play the 2 in the side. And he's really up against it here. It's time for the loser of this to go home. Yeah, nicely played. Tony Drago appreciating that one. We have Somebody through already. Daniel Guttenberger from Austria has beaten Germany's Andreas Rothkamp 7-1. Made a very good recovery with that bank shot. And he's faced a real onslaught from Tony Drago. Tony took 3 racks in quick succession. Good reply this. It will be Tony with 2 breaks. The chance of this match on his break. That was a good clearance there from Constantine after being under that onslaught for so long. Anna Gradiznik upon France's Marion Jude. Ball down again. Has a look at the 1. Does it pass the 2 into the corner? I don't think so. It's an easy safety on though. What a wonderful way, though, to enjoy playing the game. Oh, it had some spin still on it. And he's just caught the rail and span to the right slightly. Oh, look at this from Drago again, though. Now we saw a great kick on the 1 earlier on from Constantine. That was a good kick as well from Tony. Just a little bit short for the perfect safety. Just wondering if the blue 2 isn't frozen. Might he take on the bank? No, it's not on. Well, it is onto this lower right. Oh, I think he was actually trying it. Does this go? Seven ball in the way of the 2 railer. He's running around like Tony Drago now. He's got to play this with a lot of left spin. Well, back to square one. That's about where we were Couple of shots ago. Just trying to get it in the danger area. Now there's a tricky little shot to play here, very delicate. If he wants to take it on, roll up behind the 4. And talking of 4, he's playing with a 3-1-4. One of the most popular shafts ever made. I had one for many years before I went to the dark side. Oh, Tony, what have you done? Oh, it's okay. Yeah, he might call the 4 here. Swain 3-4. Yeah, referee just asking what he's calling. I think he's called the 4. So trying to glance off the 2. Certainly been very busy, Biana Banda, in this particular match. Third time she's been called into action. Yeah, misjudged that one. Needs to tie something up here, really. 3 to the 4 is going to be possibly a problem ball. Oh, that's disastrous. Yeah, I know how you feel, Konstantin. Still playing with a smile on his face, though. But he may well have played his last shot. Now, this isn't straight. He's got a slight angle. Well, it's in his hands now. Oh, this is very missable. I think this shows a little bit of inexperience on these Predator arc tables. This is very, very narrow pocket, this from here. Yeah, I think he's called the top instead, hasn't he? Yeah, he's not going to make it. A reprieve. Oh, he knows. What a chance he's just blown there. I was getting ready with my finishing speech about how the tornado has blown away the German, but not just yet. I think it's just a little bit of inexperience on the new equipment there. I can't think of any pros today that would play for position. Into the side pocket for that 9 ball. Maybe on the old 5-inch pockets, maybe. He's still got, well, I think actually he's just nipped out for a break. He's nipped out for a timeout, very timely timeout by Konstantin Naub. So Tony's going to have a little wander. I'm going to nip and get a glass of water, and I'll be back, guys. We'll leave you with table 2 to enjoy. Linnea Holmestrom at the table. Last time I looked, she was trailing 3-1. There you can see the young Swedish lady, Linnea Holmestrom, has come back from 3-1 down to level at 3-3. 6-5 here. Tony breaking outside the box. Ball's down again. And look at this, his ball's flying in everywhere. Now, can he get from the 1 to the 2, though? That's the problem. Oh, you don't know how... Well, those of you that play, of course, do know how difficult that shot is that he's just played there. And that's where that short little pokey action comes into good use. Got lots of top on the cue ball. Yeah, this is makeable. Needs a bit of luck here. Needs some help from the 8 ball. He's not going to get it. Well, promise me one thing, Tony Drago, you'll never change. We could be heading to a hill thriller. Well, not with shots like that, we won't. Well, I'm sure Tony didn't expect to get back to the table that quick. And now a real chance to finish the job off right here, right now. Oh, he's overdone it, but he'll take it. I think he must have given his teammates heart attacks over the years in Mosconi. He's just got that kind of style where you always feel he's got a miss in him. Now, this 10 ball for a terrific victory. And it's there. Tony Drago, the tornado, has blown away Konstantin Naub from Germany. And he's just referencing the cushions there. Yep, they've changed, Tony, since you played before. He hasn't changed, though, has he? Thanks so much for your company, guys. I'm Mark White. And back tomorrow with you will be Tim Dleiter from me. That's it for today. Enjoy the rest of your day here at the Longoni Italian Open. And I'll see you 100% in Ho Chi Minh City. Bye for now.